One Arabia, here we go. Oh. It looks
Yeah.
like Arabia. Oh my god, what the hell?
It kind of, yeah. It's close enough to it, right?
Double scout
Uh,
though, and
yeah, double scout, Vikings and Celts, interesting civs,
oh,
and
Viking Celt.
now I don't know if you saw this, Dave, because you arrived late, but Tim used both of his rees on game one.
Yeah, I saw the second re.
Yeah,
I don't know what that was for. Maybe he was probably just uncomfortable with the map.
yeah. It's funny because maybe he was like, oh, I lost to a wonder on this map before. I don't want to do this. And then he lost to a wonder anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, 2 scouts. Let's talk about the maps. Quite open here and lots of gold. 3
Look at that
piles
gold
of
for
stone. And
Ugh.
yeah, all that gold's forward. That's going to be disgusting.
But it is Castle Age though, and he does. The one thing about Vikings, you start with handcart.
Exactly.
So Celts get wheelbarrow because it's Castle Age, so they get all the feudal techs already. But yeah, I don't know if that's going to be enough of an advantage though, because Celts are super strong.
Yeah, there was a lot of discussion when before the tournament launched, as to what civs would be the best. And Vikings was certainly like discussed an awful lot because of the free hand card. So we'll have to see how it pans out. But right now, I'm just waiting to see if the scouts are going to do anything.
Yeah, look at the deer too. I mean, theoretically, you could push like, especially Tatoh. Like that's crazy, man. You could push so many deer. Although it's probably better just to mill it and ignore it.
Yeah, he'll probably mill that. Now the interesting thing is like last time we saw the players put TCs up on their deer, and that's like really helpful. Tatoh can't really do that where his deer are because you need a wood line. And
you need a mill for the market too. And you're probably not going to put it on the berries because it's only 2 berry patches. So
yeah,
probably put it on the deer.
I feel like Tim could put a TC on either one of these deer patches because there's a wood line there, so he can justify it, and the gold there too. So maybe a little bit of an advantage there. But the thing is like oftentimes in open maps you'll see players kind of defend with like monks and maybe go out and attack with knights. But, you know, these civs, they have bad knights and they have bad monks. So,
they have bad knights and even worse monks.
Yeah, so I don't know what the play will be, and you just never know.
Oh, good walling by Tim. As soon as he put the lumber camp down, he started that wall.
Yeah.
And Tatoh can't get in. If Tatoh had gotten in there, that would have been awful.
At least a Deadville.
Just awful.
Tim's trying to try and stop the deer from being lured in here. Very nice. Not even receiving a hit from the TC. That's a wise move. And he could even get...
It's a good fight for Tim.
Yeah, it is a good fight for Tim. Tato's going to lose his scout and...
Oh, but it's even. But Tim just got the first hit. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah. It's slightly. It's pretty close. Pretty close.
I find it interesting how Tatoh, instead of going out for the lumber camp, he took the stragglers first.
Yeah, almost all of them. The one was kind of far away from the TC, but
and
yeah,
he made
that
a
is interesting.
For the spearmen, I guess. Okay.
Huh.
I guess he didn't want to go out to the lumber camp with 2 scouts. That's probably it.
I don't know. To be honest, the barracks is a huge waste of wood, and now he has all the idols underneath his TC. He's gonna go out to the deer and build the mill, but I have not seen that in quite a while.
And you don't even have to build a barracks to make a stable or a archery range because you're in Castle Age.
Yeah.
So the barracks, the barracks was very weird, and Tim knows that he has a barracks now, and Tim's putting an archery range down.
Yeah.
So the barracks.
And
long swords.
I wonder if Tim's gonna go to gold here and go with crossbows. He's making archers now, but he could easily go crossbows. But you do need a bit of food to get that upgrade. He's gonna have to wait, but he's sending 3 to gold now.
I feel like Tim has the better start here because that barracks is very weird.
Yeah, it delays a TC, it delays whatever you want to do, but oh, what is Tatoh doing?
Tatoh
2 bills running forward.
Yeah, but Tim has 2 archers now, and a siege workshop. Okay. All right.
Okay. So, open map. Tato's going to try and pile on the aggression here. He's Celts. Remember that. That's one thing we didn't touch on because we didn't think they'd be going aggressive. So, going to be going with a Maganel, I guess. But that's going to really... I mean, he's built a barracks
those
and...
villagers, he hasn't finished the siege workshop.
What? No, we got to go back. What is he doing? That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close as well.
I feel like if Tim sees this, it completely changes the game. If he walks right past it,
That's the same thing. It completely changes the game as well. Because if he doesn't see this, he won't be able to defend.
Just where is he going with those archers? Like, what's his?
Well, if you
plan
look at
with
his
those
scouting, he
archers?
scouted the wood line and he scouted the gold.
Scorpion!
I think he's going to be going to the gold. Scorpion's coming.
Scorpion.
Tata making weird decisions. Like, he went forward with the siege workshop and then made a scorpion, but maybe he saw the archers and he's a little bit scared of them. Scorpion is less expensive. Tatoh has to be careful not to lose his scout. Tim is very close to seeing the villager. He might have just caught a glimpse of the villager. Yes, he had to have caught a glimpse
I know
of that
what
villager.
Tim's doing. He's killing all Tato's deer. Okay.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
such a smart move, man. That's such a smart move, and he might
That
pick
is
up
a smart
villager.
move. Yeah, and the scorpion's coming in, but he can probably micro these crossbows against the deer.
Kill
And
the deer, yeah.
Oh, he did kill the villager as well. This is such a good move from Tim.
That's such a
microing.
smart move right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
No, one went down.
Just lost the crossbow, but look now at the forward villagers. Another scorpion from Tatoh. He's running forward. Actually, his
spearman has
spear's gonna
killed a
pick off
vill
a
from Tim.
villager. Yeah, what's he gonna do? Because I think he's unable to build a tower as he built one on his wood line. He's sending out to stone. I feel like he wants to pile on the aggression in that area because that's where all the gold is.
Now Tim's making a stable, and Onager or Maganel, sorry, coming out for Tatoh. So if Tatoh, I feel like Tatoh can get a couple good hits here with the Scorpion and the Maganel. If he waits, but he's gonna attack with the Scorpion, and Tim's gonna run away, and he's not gonna have any opportunity to get any hits.
Yeah, that was again an interesting decision from Tatoh. Knight's gonna come out, and the Knight could pick off both villagers, the Maganel and the Scorpion. So
yeah,
I wonder if Tatoh expects this. He really should, to be honest. And notice on the left-hand side, Tim is sending a couple crossbows into. Well, I think the remaining crossbows.
That Scorpion's patrolling, so one shot and both of those go down.
Exactly.
That Knight needs to go forward because as it is right now, Tato's trying to get the monastery up. He can't do anything against that Knight.
Oh, and Tim's gonna see it. The monastery will go up because of the palisade walls, and wow, Tim is just missing it with his Knight. And Tato's running away, which is a wise move.
Oh, but crossbows coming in. Crossbows, Tim! Did you not see the monastery?
I'm sorry, I don't see it. Where's it at?
It's at the front of his base. He decided to go to the left.
Oh.
Instead of going to the monastery to deny it, so he's gonna go around completely. He's gonna pick off a Scorpion in Tato's base, actually.
Yeah, he's gonna. Well, no. He's very close to it. Yeah, the monastery went up. I see the villagers receive some hits there. Left-hand side, Tato's trying to apply some pressure. This is actually a big deal because if a couple monks come out, they could get conversions on the knights.
Uh-oh, forward villagers from Tatoh, the Knight.
Yeah, and they're weak villagers as well. I wonder if we're going to see a monk coming out here. Oh, it's just going to come out, but we could still see a villager go down. Tato's trying to run away. And if Tim pays attention, he could pick off this monk.
Yep. Oh, what is he? He's not going to kill anything.
Oh, but the house... Oh, that was a really good conversion from Tatoh. The crossbows are there, and now, all because of that conversion, Tim's got to run away.
And he's in the wood line from Tim as well.
With that 3
With
HP
that one
scout.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
And with another monk coming up from Tatoh, I don't think any knights are going to get close.
But Tim is on
the
the gold
Maganel.
from Tatoh at his own base, so that's nice.
Oh, that's good, yeah. He has those 3 crossbows.
And Tatoh, man, Tatoh has no food. His TC is idle. He has no food because those deers were taken out of the equation.
That's true.
And he's dropping farms like crazy, and he hasn't made a vill in like a minute and a half.
And he's building a watchtower on this next gold, so I think he really is stretched for
But that's a
resources
bad
right
spot
now.
for a watchtower, man, because Tim can just go over to the other side and snipe
That's an
villagers.
awful spot, yeah. Oh, he's
And he's
gonna
gonna
build
make
2
another
of them.
one. Oh,
And that's
what?
not great
Just-
either.
Yeah.
Now scouts have come out here from Tim, and he's going for the Scorpion and the Mangonel, but he's unable to get it. Another watchtower from Tatoh on the front with these 2 villagers. This is really, really weird. Now Tim is doing the right thing, I think, in pushing his economy backwards, protecting his villagers. He's climbing in the lead here, and he doesn't have the gold, but he can maybe push back at some point if he's able to use the market. But he is losing some villagers. The crossbows doesn't look like they're doing anything in Tato's base. Tatoh needs to get his economy running, man. Like, get a market
Yeah,
up and
he's
spend all that
at
gold.
zero food. Still,
Yeah.
it's just he's waiting for those farms to start producing for him. But like, until that point, if Tim can clear up this army at the front somehow, Tato's gonna take a long time to replace that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Tim seems to be ahead with the economy, but behind in the aggression, and vice versa then for Tatoh. Now, crossbows coming out from Tim, and this is probably what Tim should be doing. He's just launching some counterattacks because he can't engage the Mangonel and the Scorpion. But I don't know. The towers were weird from Tatoh, but I think it's going to be enough there.
Yeah, he just
And
wants to deny that gold because it's all
Yeah.
there.
And there's forward towers now from Tatoh, and he's probably going to continue to build them, to be honest. And there you go, he's going to build another one. Now I'm going to look at Tim's resources. He's 2 TCs. He isn't really doing anything to push this back.
He's going into the wood line from Tatoh.
Yeah,
So
I
he might
see
be able
that.
to pick off like 2 or 3 villagers.
2
if
or 3,
Tato's not
depends
paying
really if
attention.
Tatoh pays attention. And
Yeah.
there's
One.
1, and the spear sacrificed himself
2.
there. And there's 2, yeah. And, you know, that's big because that's Tato's only wood line right now, and that's actually something to point out. Tato's going to probably need to relocate if he's unable to kill those crossbows.
Oh man, that
The stones
knight in
there
the
as
wood
well.
line of Tim is so annoying.
Oh, gosh. Good spot there. All those villagers jumping into the tower. But that TC, honestly, I think Tato's aggression is really paying off here.
Yeah.
I mean, he has 3 monks there. He can convert any knights, but he also killed the stable, so can't see any knights. I think Tim's going to come with a counter Mangonel. And there's a knight there from Tatoh. Is he going to see it and go for it? Is he going to micro his Mangonel? Oh, the micro! Oh,
No!
brilliant. Brilliant.
So
Oh, and the TC could go down here. Oh man, that was so clutch from Tatoh there. And oh, crossbows coming out here from Tim to try and focus down the monks. Interesting, the towers are there. 1 monk did go down, but the TC's down and villagers are going down. Oh man. Oh man. This is not looking good
I
for
mean,
Tim.
Tim's still ahead in villagers, and he's on the gold from Tatoh, but a Mangonel coming over. And I think that's gonna be able to kill all the archers.
Look on the right-hand side. Tim has found gold.
Wow, that's amazing. That is fantastic.
Yeah, he's
Going
found
over there.
gold. Now,
But the Mangonels from Tatoh, I mean, he's got 4 of them in his own
exactly,
base.
yeah.
He's got a good shot off on Tim's crossbows. Credit to Tim, he did notice that with all this other crap going on. He did get away in time.
Yeah.
But he's
Yes.
trying to relocate his economy, and it's just...
He's completely abandoned that TC, and he's sending out a mining camp to the other goal. I think what Tim is hoping for right now is some good Mangonel shots, but it's so hard with Celts.
I think he knows that Tato's economy is just atrocious.
Yeah.
So, like, he's going over
could
to
be.
the gold on the left as well. So now he's going to have 2 golds, fairly secure. If Tatoh doesn't push into that wood line, he's going to have it back there. But that wood line is so fragile at the back.
Yeah.
Like, there's no TC to defend against it. But
There's
Tatoh,
gonna be a
I think, is
there's
going
gonna
to
be a
that gold.
TC because Tim just collected a little bit of stone, and now he's building a lumber camp, so he's probably gonna build a TC there now.
Oh, good job by
or-
Tatoh to go over to that other gold as well with the Mangonel. On the left-hand side.
Yeah, good spot. There is a market from Tim, so all these extra villagers on gold means he's probably going to be using that market. There's that TC from Tim on that wood line, and another stable finally. But he doesn't have the food. Like, he has a lot of wood, a lot of gold, but all his farms have been denied here. I actually don't think he has a working farm, to be honest. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have one farm that's
he doesn't have
working.
any food income whatsoever. And this is looking...
Oh, but what is Tatoh doing with his Mangonel? He's getting way too close, and this could be interesting because there's a siege workshop there from Tim. He's making a Mangonel. There's a battering ram there from Tatoh to take out that siege workshop.
But from Tim.
Oh, but all three are right next to one another here, man. This could be huge. This could be game-changing. And they're all going right next to one another. It could be 3-for-1 potentially.
Get it, Tim!
Shut! Oh, he's gotten. Whoa, we didn't even get one. He didn't even get one.
Oh my god, he got a villager.
What? Talk about game changing.
He didn't even weaken it.
I know. How? Oh man, example A of why I hate Mangonel dodgeball. Look at the TC on the left now. That's gonna go down. Knights, 2 Mangonels.
Yeah. It's looking bad for Tim. And
Yeah,
2 more
it
town
really
centers
is.
coming up from Tatoh now. So he's gonna get his economy up and rolling. Meanwhile, Tim, the mass migration to the right-hand side. If Trump was here, he'd build a wall. I mean, that is a lot of villagers.
And there's going to be a lot of dead villagers on the left. I like what Tato's doing.
Although,
I think he's trying to trap these villagers in with his... Oh! And one knight could pick off that Mangonel.
yeah, but it won't because he's gonna get it converted.
The one thing I can say about Tim is I admire the fact that he doesn't give up. He still has 42 vills and there's 45 for Tatoh, but he doesn't have the military, and there's the GG.
GG, yeah.
Well,
That was
2-0 for Tatoh, wow.
I feel like Tim should have fought the battle at the front of his base instead of going to Tato's base. With that group of 10 crossbows. If he had played his cards right, I feel like he could have picked off the monks, and then once the monks are gone, you make knights or a few scouts, and you can clear up that whole push.
Yeah, I agree. He should have addressed that. And well played from Tatoh to see the forward golds and attack it. I mean, it wasn't pretty, but that was what won him the game for sure. I'm actually looking at the total economy right now. Tim was in the lead for the most part. Technologies, things not hugely important, not a large difference with the bills. I'm going to just award the bets right now.